Hi, today we're going to be taking a look at dividends and recent dividend increases. Um, just the just to note that the market sentiment right now is very bad. Today was a bad day following the Fed's announcing the next interest rate hike. So it's been rather gloomy, and right now just trying to focus on something positive. So you'll see all these middle values here that are red, those are all the stocks just falling in prices. But today I want to focus on dividends, and the majority of my dividends have increased or are increasing on their next payout. So that is going to be the mantra of this video. Um, the top one here, Grady Capital Corporation. It's been my bread and butter this year. Right here. When I first started buying in, the yield was below 10%. It was like 9. But here, the yield you could see, because of the price break at $7.69, the yield is at a whopping 12.9%, almost 13%. So here's the dividend payouts. Pays every month 8.3 cents. And still waiting on the December. So really the only thing that I care about here is that this just continues, that they don't slash the dividend, and that actually holds true for all my dividend stocks. Hunt Companies Finance Trust, they switched from paying dividends monthly to a quarterly basis, and so it went from 2 cents to a quarterly one of 6 cents. So there's no change, just gotta it just doesn't pay out monthly now. I'm not really expecting much change from this one. I just kind of dabble in that one a little bit, but the yield is really good. AT&T, they had been paying 50 cents quarterly, so that's $2, and they recently announced that they are raising it to 51 cents. So that was what was expected, the 2% increase, and that should make investors happy. This is a dividend aristocrat who raises their dividend every year. So nice job, AT&T. Next, we're going to look at Kinder Morgan. Kinder Morgan has started paying, they had a dividend increase here. And so in January, they're going to pay 20 cents again. And then after that, they're going to raise it 25% to $1 per share. So I'm liking the 25% increase on my dividend payout. EIX, this is Edison International. They are paying 60 cents, 60.5 cents. And they recently announced another increase. But we shall have to see. There's a lot of turbulence with the California wildfires, and that caused a great price break. And I sold off my Starbucks stocks to buy into Edison, and I doubled my yield and made some capital gain as well. Next one we're looking at is Discover. Discover had already raised their dividend this year from 35 cents to 40 cents. So got 2 more quarters at 40 cents, and hopefully this dividend keeps on going up. ConocoPhillips, they recently raised it from 28 to 30 cents, and they have a nice repurchase program along with Discover. I know Discover, Kinder Morgan, and ConocoPhillips are my stocks that have a share buyback program, along with this new one, Berry Petroleum Corporation, which is a brand new stock. They just launched their IPO a few months ago. Their first dividend was 9 cents, and then after I bought it in, they raised it to 12 cents. So we're going to see what's going on with this stock. I know sometimes companies, they're real ambitious with their sharing their rewarding their investors with dividend increases, and this could go up, real high, and then one day they're gonna need capital if they go with that route, and they'll have to slash the dividend. But if they just keep it at 12 cents for now, that would be a pretty good payout. Okay, so that's a look at all the dividends and how they've all been increasing. Next, I will show you my graph. $229 this year in dividends, which is pretty good for a first-year investor. I made my best month. I was at $50 in dividends, then followed that up by 37, and this month is still in progress. That's why it only shows one. But I have several dividends paying out this month, so after this month finishes out, it should look pretty promising. And this is the chart that I focus on with my investing strategy. You can see the first 5 months I was trying to double my dividend each month, and then after that it took me 3 months to double it again. So it was just an ambitious goal to get my dividends on par for where I want them to be. Having $230 was my dividends collected, and yield to cost is 7.24%. So I'm making 7.24% on my portfolio, which is rather good, as opposed to just letting it sit in a bank account. And yeah, I think over time, as these dividends keep paying out and increasing the yield, the yield to cost will definitely rise as well. So I'm not anxious to make any crazy moves, especially with how volatile the market is right now. Just want to look at getting my dividends situated, and yeah, basically working on my graph here. I might try to even out the months so that it's a little flatter. It doesn't jump around so much, because I have a big month and then it decreases a little bit the following 2 quarters, and then it jumps back up again. But as long as they all keep going up from the previous quarter, that's just been my focus. So I hope you like this video. Please like, share, comment. If you have any input on what you like to see next, let me know. Got some more stuff brewing. Just yeah, be diligent, people, and hope you're enjoying the channel. Thanks a lot.